Effective communication, unlocking success through connection. Communication is the foundation of human interaction. It shapes relationships, builds understanding, and drives success in both personal and professional life. Every day, people communicate through words, gestures, expressions, and even silence. Yet, despite its importance, many struggle with effective communication. Misunderstandings, conflicts, and frustration often arise due to poor communication skills. To communicate effectively, one must understand that communication is not just about speaking, it is about conveying a message in a way that is understood as intended. This requires clarity, confidence, active listening, and emotional intelligence. When mastered, communication becomes a powerful tool that opens doors to opportunities, strengthens relationships, and enhances personal growth. One of the most crucial aspects of effective communication is clarity. When speaking, it is essential to articulate thoughts in a simple and precise manner. Many people assume that using complex words or lengthy explanations makes them sound intelligent. However, true intelligence lies in the ability to simplify ideas so that anyone can understand them. A clear and direct message reduces the chances of misinterpretation and makes communication more impactful. Confidence plays a vital role in effective communication. A person who speaks with hesitation, mumbling, or uncertainty often struggles to gain the attention or trust of their audience. Confidence comes from knowledge, practice, and self-belief. When people believe in what they are saying and present their ideas with conviction, others naturally pay attention. Good posture, steady eye contact, and a calm tone of voice also contribute to confident communication. Active listening is just as important as speaking. Many people listen only to respond rather than to understand. They focus on what they will say next rather than truly absorbing what the other person is expressing. This often leads to misunderstandings and ineffective communication. Active listening involves paying full attention, making eye contact, nodding in acknowledgement, and sometimes paraphrasing what was heard to confirm understanding. It also means avoiding interruptions and distractions, allowing the speaker to feel heard and valued. Emotional intelligence is a key factor in communication. Understanding one's own emotions and the emotions of others helps in responding appropriately in different situations. Some conversations require empathy and sensitivity, while others demand assertiveness. Recognizing emotional cues in body language, tone of voice, and choice of words helps in tailoring responses that maintain harmony and avoid unnecessary conflict. Nonverbal communication speaks louder than words. Facial expressions, gestures, posture, and eye contact all contribute to the message being conveyed. A person can say they are happy, but if their tone is dull and their face lacks expression, the words lose their meaning. Similarly, crossed arms may signal defensiveness, while leaning in may show interest. Being aware of these signals in oneself and others enhances the depth and effectiveness of communication. Effective communication is not just about expressing oneself, but also about understanding the audience. Different situations require different approaches. Speaking to a friend, a child, a colleague, or a superior all demand different levels of formality and language. Tailoring speech to match the listener's level of understanding and expectation ensures that the message is received positively. One of the most common barriers to effective communication is assumption. Many people assume that others understand their thoughts, needs, or feelings without expressing them clearly. Assumptions lead to confusion, disappointment, and frustration. Instead of assuming, it is better to ask questions, clarify doubts, and ensure mutual understanding. Another challenge in communication is fear. Fear of judgment, rejection, or making mistakes often holds people back from expressing themselves. However, mistakes are a natural part of learning. The more one practices communication, the more confidence they gain. Overcoming fear requires stepping out of the comfort zone, engaging in conversations, and continuously improving through experience. Patience is a crucial element in communication. Not everyone processes information at the same speed. Some people need more time to understand or respond. Being patient allows for better conversations and prevents unnecessary frustration. It also shows respect for the other person's perspective and thought process. Respect is the foundation of meaningful communication. Disrespectful or dismissive communication creates barriers and leads to conflicts. Even in disagreements, maintaining a respectful tone and choosing words carefully prevents unnecessary tension. Using phrases like, I understand your point, or I see where you are coming from, before expressing one's own view fosters healthy discussions rather than arguments. Constructive feedback is an important skill in communication. Many people struggle to give or receive feedback effectively. Harsh criticism can damage confidence, while overly polite feedback may not bring improvement. The key is to be honest yet considerate. Using a positive tone, highlighting strengths before pointing out areas of improvement, and offering solutions make feedback more constructive and motivating. In professional settings, communication skills determine success. Whether in interviews, meetings, presentations, or negotiations, the ability to articulate ideas persuasively sets individuals apart. Leaders with strong communication skills inspire teams, build trust, and create productive work environments. On the other hand, poor communication leads to confusion, low morale, and inefficiency. In personal relationships, communication strengthens bonds. Many conflicts arise from misunderstandings, unexpressed feelings, or assumptions. Open and honest communication builds trust and prevents unnecessary conflicts. Expressing appreciation, addressing concerns calmly, and actively listening to a partner or friend create healthier and stronger relationships. Technology has changed the way people communicate. While digital communication through texts, emails, and social media has made interaction more convenient, it has also reduced face-to-face conversations. Misinterpretations are more common in written messages since tone and expression are absent. Therefore, when using digital communication, clarity and politeness become even more important. Public speaking is a skill that many fear but is essential for effective communication. The ability to speak confidently in front of an audience, whether small or large, opens doors to leadership and influence. Practicing in front of a mirror, recording oneself, or joining public speaking groups helps in developing this skill. The more one practices, the more natural and effortless it becomes. Negotiation is another aspect of communication that plays a role in everyday life. Whether negotiating a salary, settling a disagreement, or making a business deal, the way one communicates can determine the outcome. A calm and strategic approach, combined with active listening and persuasive reasoning, increases the chances of reaching a favorable agreement. Cultural differences affect communication styles. What is considered polite in one culture may be seen as rude in another. Understanding cultural nuances and being open to different perspectives help in communicating effectively with diverse groups. Adapting to different communication styles fosters global understanding and reduces cultural misunderstandings. Self-awareness improves communication. Being mindful of how one speaks, the words chosen, and the reaction of others helps in making adjustments for better interactions. Sometimes people may not realize that their tone sounds harsh or their words seem unclear. Seeking feedback and reflecting on past conversations aid in continuous improvement. Humor can enhance communication when used appropriately. A well-placed joke or lighthearted comment can ease tension, make conversations enjoyable, and build rapport. However, humor should be used carefully, ensuring that it does not offend or undermine the seriousness of the conversation. Time management is also important in communication. Long-winded explanations can lose the listener's interest, while rushed conversations may miss important details. Balancing brevity with clarity ensures that messages are delivered effectively without wasting time. Storytelling is a powerful tool in communication. People remember stories more than plain facts. Using relatable examples, personal experiences, or vivid imagery makes messages more engaging and memorable. Whether in speeches, presentations, or casual conversations, storytelling captivates the audience and leaves a lasting impression. Persuasion is an art in communication. Whether convincing someone to support an idea, buy a product, or make a decision, the ability to persuade is valuable. Presenting logical arguments, appealing to emotions, and using credible sources make communication more convincing. Adaptability is key in communication. Not every conversation will go as planned. Unexpected questions, interruptions, or changes in direction require flexibility. Being able to adjust speech, tone, or approach in different situations ensures smooth and effective communication. Continuous learning is essential for improving communication skills. Reading books, attending workshops, observing skilled communicators, and practicing regularly all contribute to growth. Communication is not a one-time skill, but a lifelong journey of refinement. In conclusion, effective communication is the key to success in every aspect of life. It requires clarity, confidence, active listening, emotional intelligence, and adaptability. It is not just about speaking, but about connecting, understanding, and building meaningful relationships. By mastering communication, one can inspire, influence, and achieve greatness in both personal and professional life.